Alright, this is how I repair a loose E-unit lever. Now this one here, as usual, I didn't film it before. I should have filmed this before. This thing was just like flopping all over the place. This way, that way. Well, it was just unbelievable. I gave it a whack with a little hammer, and you could forget it. There's only one way to fix these things, in my opinion, anyway. And believe it or not, you take some super glue and drown that little rivet thing there, right there. You drown the all behind it, let it get all around, just as if you were lubricating it. And keep moving it back and forth, this way, this way. Just keep it moving this way. Get the glue all the way in there. The key is not to let it dry in one spot. So while it's drying, let me get some light under here. It's a little bit better. Yeah, the key is while it's drying to keep it moving so it doesn't super glue itself in one spot. And look how stiff it is right now. It's absolutely wonderful. Look at that. Just like a unit should be. And this thing was flopping under its own weight. This thing practically would fall over. It was so damn loose. And I gave it, so far, I think it's like 3 doses of the stuff within 5 or 10 minutes. Just let it dry a couple of minutes and hit it again and make sure it gets all good and soaked in there. But now it's going to really dry. So you got to keep this thing. I'm probably going to give it another shot. I'm going to give it one more shot. Give it one more dose. Let it soak in there good, because that stuff is going to harden and act just like a bushing. Believe it or not. And it's going to stay that way. I mean, how often do you move your E-unit? Well, it doesn't really matter. It's going to stay that way. The glue is going to make it just the right consistency that it's going to bring back the tension you want. Now, I'm going to give it another shot. All right, I just gave it another dose, 2 or 3 drops. Let it drink its way in there. Keep this. By the way, this is a 226E. I guess you can call it a salvage job. I don't know why these people do these things. Look how beautiful the shell. The shell is restored. Somebody restored the shell. I just put the whistle on. Came with no whistle. It hasn't. I got to put the railings on. They got a little over aggressive cleaning the 2 pipes because they went through the chrome. But the whole finish has been redone. However the hell they did this, I have no idea, but it's beautifully done. So it's refinished. And the same guy who was selling this was selling the motor. So I bought the motor from him. This is the original motor for that engine. You keep this moving. I might even depend. You got to let this dry for quite a while. That stuff with all the glue that's in there, it's going to have to dry maybe, I'd say, at least 20 minutes, maybe more. We'll see what it feels like then. If it needs another shot, give it another shot. But this as far as the motor, this motor's excellent. I mean, it is like free as can be. We got the motor. We got the body. I have here's, look at this. The same guy that restored this. Polished the brass flag holders. I mean, this thing is remarkable. Those are the screws in the plastic bag. So that's the cow catcher for that thing. Here's the trucks, the plastic bag, and the side rods, the whole set of side rods. So we're going to have a really nice engine. This is the engine with the firebox glow. There's the bulb under there. It's got the firebox glow. Look how beautiful this thing is restored. It's like new. I love the 226. It's a beautiful engine. Really, really is a beautiful engine. That's the lead weight in there. This thing right here is the lead weight. There's the screws holding it in. You can actually remove it. This thing is really beautifully done. Separate plates. You can actually remove those when you paint the engine. I got another one I'm going to be rebuilding too. It's a real mess. This one, at least I got it restored. The other one has to be restored. It has to be repainted. Somebody painted it up and it's disgusting. It has to be stripped and redone. This one was really, really done nice. It was stripped all down as it should be. Yeah, beautiful. That's a brand new whistle. New old stock whistle. All right. That's how you fix your, oh, look at it. It's really stiff now. That's beautiful. Yeah, you just got to keep it moving. Don't forget it and come back and you're going to need a pipe wrench to get it loose. That's how you repair a loose E-unit lever. Lionel. Nothing like an old Lionel. This is a 1938 engine, by the way. It's 226 in 1938. The damn tenders cost more than the engines. Yeah, this is the original E-unit. You can see with the wire. That old cotton wire. Yeah, that's the original. Yeah, now you can really see. Look at that. You can see the E-unit finger. Yeah, right. Just got to keep this thing moving. All right. So forget all these off-the-wall remedies. Here's the simplest, and I mean the simple. I'm going to eat simpler. The simplest. I really wish I should have filmed this before I started. This thing was just loose. It's ridiculous. And of course, when you're all done, you clean your little contact over here. Make sure that's nice and clean, because that's where you're on and off. Look how beautiful. Oh, I love it. All right. Maybe we'll take a video of this when it's all done running around the track. All right, bye. Okay, this thing now, let's see, it's been sitting, what, 15, 20 minutes? And it is stiff. Let me tell you, wow, that is like really, really, it's unbelievable. Look, no wobbling. And absolutely no sign of anything. Little bit of the glue you see there. It's about it. Otherwise, it's an invisible repair. Not to mention an easy repair. It's still not fully dry. I got to keep this thing moving. Because let me tell you something. In that, through that shaft inside, it's probably still a little wet. We don't want that, like I says, to get like concrete. So we just keep it moving. But that is like unbelievable compared to what it was. Whew. Even when I was videoing before, what a difference. This is hardening. So while that's hardening, we'll let that, set some more. We're going to have to get to work on the shell, the little stanchions that hold the, there's the holes, the stanchion that hold the handrails. Here they are, 8 of them. With these itsy bitsy, teensy weensy nuts that hold them from the back, and you got to line them up and do. So we're gonna be working on that now. Anyway, that's how you fix an E-unit. Okay, 226E. Any E-unit though, any E-unit. I don't care what it. Diesel. I don't give. They're all the same.